It's not freezing out, but it's freezing, if you know what I mean. Right behind us is the shower house. Sorry, but you can't come in here. We are getting ready to head from Texas to Florida. And the last couple nights, we've had really cold weather. It dropped down to mid-20s.
That's some cold.
And our propane is getting low. We're at 25%. So we're gonna stop and get some propane tomorrow. This has the furnace, which uses the propane, and it kicks the heat out of the vents down below. Then it also has what's called the heat pumps that is used from the air conditioners. So the air conditioners can actually cool, and they can use what's called the heat pump to heat the coach. Our hot water heater, it is a tankless water heater, and it has a valve. You have to turn that valve over to winter in order for the furnace to work. So that keeps the pipes from freezing. So we had that running last night. We also have a space heater on the floor over here, but we do not run that when we want the furnace running because we want the furnace to kick on to help keep the pipes from freezing. But this is the coolest weather that we've experienced. I disconnected the water hose so the water hose would not freeze, but beforehand I filled up our fresh tank so we had plenty of water. Heading to the grocery store now. I'm gonna grab some things to fix quick. Gonna miss this campgrounds here. We had a meeting the other day and they said they're slowly but surely,
don't call me Shirley,
making renovations to all the parks and resorts across the U.S. One thing I'm going to make is a pork butt roast in the Instant Pot. That'll last us at least a couple days. I'm here to get Dilly Dolly, and I'm going to hook Dilly Dolly up to Sunny here and take Dilly Dolly up to Vinny and hook Dilly Dolly up to Vinny. Are you confused yet? Because I am. Nice thing about us putting a hitch on our car here on Sunny and towing a small U-Haul down was that now we have a hitch to hook up the dolly and move the dolly around without taking Vinny up here. That comes in handy every once in a while. We're gonna go ahead and put the slides in tonight. So in the morning, all we gotta do is disconnect the power and the water line and put the jacks up, and we should be on our way. The hooks this side, the same thing. How much longer you got to work?
Getting ready to stop now.
Perfect timing. You about ready? And we got a tire. One of the tires had been low, or it went low. It's one of the nice things about having an onboard air compressor. We're all ready?
Yep.
Well, these people lucked out. They're coming in right when we were pulling out.
That was probably one of the best sites we've been in.
One of them. All right, we got 3% propane. We've never been that low before. Here we go. We are on a journey to Florida. And we've got 2 stops, and we plan to stop in Destin, Florida.
Turn right on 7 Coves Road East.
Let's go.
About to leave, already packing. Come with me, I'm not really asking. We'll get away to a place where we don't know. About to see the world in action.
So you found a place, diesel?
Yeah, says it has diesel, big truck access.
The route that our GPS is taking us, we're on a 2-lane highway. We've got in between a 1.5 and a tank of fuel. So she uses Allstays and Gas Buddy. Basically does all the research while I'm driving, which is really nice, really helpful. And she does a great job.
Sometimes, though, the Gas Buddy doesn't say the prices, so we just have to... Sometimes you've spotted.
There's been a few times where she is looking to see what the best price is in the area that we're going to be going. So she'll tell me the best one she found, and then all of a sudden we drive by one coming up on an exit, and it'll have a lower price that wasn't even on Gas Buddy.
Yeah.
And we're like, well, shoot, we're stopping. So it's nice, so therefore Gas Buddy still helps because it let us know that we're getting it pretty reasonable and we see it cheaper, and heck yeah, we'll stop. So that's nice. And when you're filling up a big tank, That saves a lot of money. I mean, that a lot of times that's a meal. There's been times we've saved 20 some bucks, and that was like a half a tank of fuel. She does an awesome job finding us places.
Happy donuts.
0.3 miles ahead, turn left on ramp to US 69 South.
Welcome to Louisiana, darling. I mean, Sally. Stop here at Love's to get some propane, down to 3%, but I don't know if I trust that gauge. Propane here is 309. Here comes Michelle. Stopped at Cracker Barrel. What town we in? Lafayette, Louisiana. Lafayette. I don't know if I said that right or not. Cracker Barrel. Some RV slots over here, but they have some storage containers over there. One other motorhome over there. We were going to pull in beside that motorhome, but we're a little too long with the Toad, and we would have had to take up like 3 spots to go at an angle. So we tried to squeeze in here. That way I'd leave the spot open for other people.
Got the generator going. It's cold.
Like Michelle said, we got the generator going so we can run our heaters, run our microwave. Well, we had to come into Cracker Barrel. Why?
Because of pie.
Guess who?
Chocolate pecan.
Brr. So we ran the generator for a little bit last night to run the heat pumps, and then after that we just turned on the furnace that has a zone in the front and in the zone in the back, which is the bedroom and bathroom. With the slide in the bedroom, that bedroom slide pushes right up against, the bed does, right up against the heat vent. We could have let the slide out just a little bit, but we just left it and just turned on the zone 1, and it kept it warm enough. Plus we didn't want it too warm where we're sleeping, or we wouldn't sleep good. But I woke up at 3 o'clock in the morning and haven't been asleep since, so that didn't work very well. And then we had to turn the generator on this morning so Michelle could run her curling iron, and that's running right now. She's in there curling her hair. I'm gonna go around and check everything here. I always look under the car too. Strap's still tight and still in the center of the tire. All the tires look good. As soon as Michelle finishes getting ready here, we'll be on our way. We are in MISSISSIPPI, and I have to go PISS now. All right.
Waiting up.
Didn't your mother ever tell you to not talk with your mouth full? The driver had to make a pit stop. So we're about 3 hours away, 163 miles. We're going to stay at Cracker Barrel again in Destin, Florida. We are destined for Florida. We're hoping we get enough time to go down to the beach and kind of check things out a little bit before it gets dark. It's going to put us there about 3 o'clock. Signs that has these kind of different names.
Yeah, some I can't even pronounce.
I know, gotta be a southern something to it. So one back here said Tickfaw. One word, Tickfaw. Tickfaw.
How would you say that in a sentence?
What? Why'd you have to go and kill that Tickfaw? See, Tickfaw.
Yeah. Let me the hell out.
Well, we
I couldn't get out of my seatbelt.
We're cracker docking again.
Yeah.
We're crackle docking.
You like it?
We do?
Yeah.
Particularly, I like the resorts much better. We're all good. All right, well, we figured we are here in Destin, Florida, so we're just going to walk around a little bit. We're not even going to disconnect the car. We're just going to...
And it's not beach weather. It's only 52.
Oh, can you
windy.
tell? We drove about 6.5, 7 hours today. Sunny.
Almost 7.
Until right after we crossed the Florida state line, and sure enough, we get to Destin, and it's cloudy. Oh well.
Oh well.
Got something in your tooth there. Here, look. Are you looking for pie?
Well, what's in there?
Oh, good Lord. You are a sweet magnet.
Decadent Death by Chocolate Brownies.
Come on. Come on. Follow us.
Stopped in for our oven-ready casserole.
Oh my gosh, I think I see pie over here, coconut cream. It is not a beautiful day in the neighborhood, Mr. Rogers. Almost ready to take off again here. I'm gonna go outside. I always do that. I always open that door without unlocking it. Got a Class B and a couple Class C's over there. What you don't want to do is take that first left. It's a really sharp left turn, and it's really hard to make because it kind of has an S curve to it. You want to take the one at the entrance there, but there's not a lot of room there either. And our dolly actually, one of her back wheels hit the curb. No big deal, nothing harmed. But as you can see, no problem for the B's and the C's.
Turn the LP off yet?
I did not turn the LP off. I mean, yeah, I turned the LP off. And I also turned the water heater off. We've got just a tad under half a tank of fuel left. Thank you. Sunny Sonata's okay. Dilly Dolly's okay. And Vinny Ventana. Oh my God, I hope Vinny's okay.
Yeah.
This is always the biggest worry.
Oh.
Your biggest expense.
Did you turn off the winter mode?
I was just getting ready to go do that. No, I did not. Thanks for reminding me. We don't think we're going to be needing our furnace anymore, so I'm going to turn the winter mode off. If you have a tankless water heater, it'll probably have where you have a winter and summer mode, some way of turning that on and off, and that is for your furnace inside, not your heat pumps. Your heat pumps has to do with your air conditioner. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this on to summer mode. If we so happen to need it, just come back out and turn it on. Winter mode, summer mode. Yes, ready. We're ready to go. Yes, sir. Trying to hurry and catch the Iowa-Minnesota game. We hooked up the electrical and we ran down here quick. Going to Hurricane Grill and Wings. We called them. They said they had the football package and they have a TV they can turn on for us.